Brad Johnson here from johnson.audio, and today I'm going to speak into all of the marketing and gear lust and all the stuff that's going on within the internet world and your emails and all that kind of stuff. Because if you're like me, you get wrapped up in wanting that next thing, that, next piece of gear, the next plugin, that whatever, because it's fun. You like to get new tools, you like to get new things, you want to play around, you want to experiment, you want to hear what all of the marketing messages are talking about. And I'm not trying to use this as a video saying you should never upgrade, you should never, invest in better gear or invest in more gear. What I'm really trying to use this video is that you have to think about the law of process. We have so much at our fingertips, and it's easier than ever to get, a $2,000 compressor in a plugin format through a subscription model that's really cheap, or you buy the plugin flat out, or maybe you invest in that DSP, like a universal audio satellite, so you can get into the exclusive plugins. But really, at the end of the day, it's all about time. It's all about putting in the effort and the work and just getting better and really focusing on the most important thing, which is going to be the song. Focus on the song itself, crafting good songs, making good hooks, and then learning how to be able to actually arrange around that. And you can get away with not that much once you get down the road when it comes to mixing and mastering. You can really make a great record with very little, as long as the creativity's there, as long as you're able to communicate that emotion. And when it comes to process, it's a funny thing because, with the advent of technology, and we have more and more at our fingertips, we also have more and more access to what other people are doing and the worlds that they're creating within their social media accounts and all these different things. So it's easy to start getting into comparison and start thinking, well, I wrote this song, but this person's doing this, and it looks like they're doing way better work, or they're, way more busy than I am. They're getting more clients. They're, working in bigger and better studios. And all of a sudden we can start getting in this negative loop within our head, thinking that we're not good enough. And then that might actually, lead to two different things. We can either think, I'm not good enough, and you just give up and you quit and you never go through the process, or you start thinking about, oh man, I need to, get this piece of gear to, make myself, worth more, or I need to just do this, and this. And it's all outside of yourself. But really, everything is inside yourself. You have to just practice. And the funny thing about practice is when you stop thinking about other people and the stuff you don't have, and you just get to work, not only are you going to find more fulfillment and you're going to actually, get better, but there'll come a point where you sit back and listen to what you're doing, or, and you'll feel like you've enhanced. Like you might go through these little lulls, like you'll kind of plateau, and then a couple months pass, and then you start listening to something you did maybe that, 3 months ago, and you go, man, that's actually pretty good. I'm getting better. And then excitement carries you to the next part of it. And that's the whole process. I've experienced that, you might save for that piece of gear, save for that plugin, and you end up pulling the trigger and you're buying it. And guess what? You're kind of sitting there going, all right, well, now what's next? I am definitely that kind of person where the process is always better than the end. And when it comes to also just looking at the world around you and seeing people who might be further along than you, realize that they've embraced the process. It's not just like overnight. They're just like, boop, here I am. I'm really good. I got all these clients, or I'm making really awesome music, and I, whatever. There's a lot of work and a lot of dedication and a lot of just, tilling the soil, so to speak, that happened behind the scenes that led to them having that kind of success, or the image of that success. I love farming analogies. In the Bible, if you believe or you don't believe, there's a lot of farming analogies. And it really is that, you have to go through those seasons. You have to plant, you have to sow, you have to take care of your crops. And, you might get a yield in 5 years if you start from zero. It takes that time. It takes that passion and dedication to just, put into it. And, I'm speaking to myself in this video as well, because with this YouTube channel, it's an experiment. I started it maybe 7-8 months ago, did 100 videos in 100 days to see if I could, offer some value. And, I'm getting questions from people. I'm getting comments. I'm getting people reaching out to me, and I'm seeing that I'm able to actually, help you guys with just what I've learned and experienced through my process. And it's keeping me going, and it's excellent. And this is a process in itself. There's days when I'm like, you know what, I just don't really want to do it. I feel like it might be it's plateauing, whatever, but it's not about the results and that kind of stuff. It's really just about that process and seeing how much you can give and how much you can help and how much I can just learn through the process, because there's so much stuff that I get to learn through it as well. And so you just have to keep that in mind, that there's the process, get in love with that process, move forward and just continue to create, continue to learn, and continue to just, make music and learn everything that you can. I am just going to end this rant there. Give me a thumbs up if it inspired you. If it didn't, feel free to give me a thumbs down. That's all right with me. Leave me a comment below. I love reading your comments and reaching out and continuing this conversation with you. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. To all my other subscribers, I appreciate your continued support. Again, I'm Brad Johnson at johnson.audio, where I'm just thrilled to talk music with you. I will see you in the next video. Bye.